slow, and thoughtful. All right. Everything seems to be where we left it.
Apparently we have an incoming customer.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that. Is it going to be the store owner like, well done?
Good job. You assisted me successfully.
I will now go and take credit for all of your work. No, you damn well won't.
An old episode of Rocko's Modern Life where he goes to the movie theater and the first trailer is Dracula dead. And there's this shot from inside the coffin as Van Helsing throws it open with a stake and looks in the coffin, and Dracula is already a skeleton with a stake through his heart. And he just pauses for a second, looks at Jonathan Harker and goes, our work here is done. Slams the coffin shut and the end credits roll.
Love it. Kentucky retail is never over. Right? There's always something to tidy. There we go.
Retail's like the Marines. It's never over. You just regroup.
Hello, Tess. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. Hi, sweetheart. She said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill.
Which didn't stop most 19th century or early 20th century psychologists in that.
Okay. Child, have a seat. Would you give him a little pet to perhaps convince him to turn around? Good boy.
Well done, Twigs.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Good job, sweetheart. There you go. He's like,
No, part it is my donut. You may not touch it.
There you go.
Good evening, Internet. You may proceed.
You may proceed, Internet. I have arrived. There we go. All right, Morgan's who's what's it, right? Curses. Blackheart. Morgan's insanity, a poison of the mind. So I need the thing that cuts the bad thoughts out.
What's you need the something anchor.
Anchor?
Diverging hook.
There we go. Carve thoughts from the mind. All right.
That's fun. That's wholesome.
Where is my diverging hook? Sure, it's all around here somewhere. Here you go. Have the diverging hook. Okay. The item has a gemstone from each of the thalamic branches. Okay, fine. Yeah, he's doing a little snooze. He looks very happy. So is the epilogue basically everything I missed?
It seems to be so far.
Hello, Peggy Grafton. What do you need? There's an old hermit living out past Westwater who barely comes into town. Wastwater. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. Pull water from thin air. All right, what have I got that's... Oh, index. Water.
Salt brick?
Yeah, a humidifier? Exactly. Water.
A manus, or I want to say it's a water shadow.
Water shadow. Can be used to pass through solid matter.
So it's a manus.
Okay. Manus. According to Whitlock, these are lighter than the evocant by half. Half the weight of an evocant. Carried by desert nomads who use them to conjure water from the air. Okay, so I gotta find an evocant and weigh it. All right. Da, 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 da. I'm so tempted to completely rearrange my cells in alphabetical order at this point.
I'm so proud of you.
Evocant. All right. So it weighs half of what that does. Let's go over here to the pile of unidentified things. These are my unidentified things. Nope. Nope. Yeah, you're heavy.
Heavy like the dead.
No. Doesn't it need to be a vessel of some kind?
Would have thought.
I mean, look at the image.
It's a water skin, right?
Underwater. I mean, it needs to be a vessel that will hold water. I'm worried I don't have this item.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is identified. Lighter than an evocant by half. So identified. Pullium.
We're good for hints. Don't worry, Handwitch. Thank you, though.
A necklace doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So this one is blue. At least it has like a water-related stone in it. It's none of these vessels. No, that's heavier. This is a mother.
A necklace would make sense if it has a means of capturing water within the necklace design. Or if it mirrored water itself in some way in the design.
Yeah.
We got stuff over on the other side.
No, everything I have here is...
That guy.
What, the water shadow?
No, the one next to the water shadow. That one.
The light of Korchen? Yeah.
Which is half the...
We've already
light.
identified him. But it's already been identified. See, there's no question mark. I always put a question mark on things. Remember, that's from the end of the game. Yep. All the things I have left, my best guess is this necklace because it has... No inner perception. At least it has the blue stone, turquoise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Vivianite isn't in here. I mean, turquoise isn't in here, but it's...
Give it a shot.
I mean... That's a pure turquoise, a stone of water, so... That's my guess. If I'm wrong, so be it. I'm not wrong. This item features an aquamarine gemstone, a stone of water, and using my scales, I can check that it weighs half a pound, which is half of what an evocant weighs. Smug mode. All right. Join the ranks of the identified. Congratulations. Cat. Shelf. All right. Good job. So how many things do I have to identify? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Hello, Cecil Bateman. My lungs
My lungs are shot. My doctors have told me to settle my affairs. Ready to give up? Not yet. A local story about the Witch of Undermere. Healing abilities.
Okay.
It's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works.
Sure.
Alright, so something to fix his lungs and witches.
I don't know if there's any... It's not really a curse, is it? They feel as though they're choking? Breath of Lyra, maybe? Breathe. Ask us. Allows the bear to breathe underwater. That's not going to work. A breath of Lyra. Nope. So the clue was about the witch of who's what's it? Oh, stop. Witch of Undermere. Okay. Da-da. Nothing. Dangerous and painful. This is weather related, whatever it is, I think. This symbol was for paralysis, wasn't it? Well, let's look at all the unidentified objects we have and take a look.
Hey.
Grace of Nether. Used to purge unwanted memories. Nope. Argyle. A vessel of the earth. Nope. Orchana. Call on the guile and wisdom of the goddess Korchen. Nope. Orvan's might. No. Lunama. Moon pool. Aura of unease to keep people from places they're not wanted. That doesn't seem right. Morgan's folly. Open to suggestibility. Nope. Hit. 3 different elements. Powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Not what we need here. All right. Memories. Gain recollection. Cures mental fog. Initiation rites. Light conditions, breathe underwater. Rebellion is a translation device. Binding seed. Make something safe. Action. Blah blah. Purified eye. Withstand fire. Levitation. Diverging hope. Alva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. No. And there's no reference to the witch. Folium. Ordinance. The compulsion. Dispel melancholy. Weird ritual. Pass unrecognized. Hearing charm. Art chamber. No. Change. Hunter's code. Lamb siphons for Blackheart curse. Into romantic interest. Reverse the signs of aging? No. Manus, we just identified. state. Definitely not. Vitality. Osic ring. No, something witch
I'm getting this
related.
wrong. It's not a literal witch. Tree. The tree was called the Witch of Undermere.
The Witch of Undermere isn't in my index, which is very frustrating.
But the witch's finger is on your shelf. I think that's what she's looking
Hang on. Weaving edge. Bloodthirsty state of mind. No, let's not do it. Furtherance isn't Azia. Still fear and paranoia. Nope. I remember reading about the Witch of Undermere. Well, let's check Witch's finger. Severed digits of the Witch of Undermere, capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is purification of the body. Yep, this
Last
matches.
resort has cured some and finished off others.
Yeah. This hasn't technically been identified, but it's my calculated guess for it. Excellent. The witch refers to a yew tree and features a symbol of witchcraft. Okay, excellent. Are all three of these identified now? Yes. Excellent. All right. Owen Fox.
My farm's diseased. My crops aren't old. Even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth's angry. Says I should call upon Corchin for wisdom and blessings. Can you help? That's all I've got.
All right. Corchana. Call on the guile and wisdom. Maintained by some that these are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain.
So let's look for something with an imposing aura. Like the Death Claw. Like, does that have an imposing aura?
I identified a Corchana. It's not marked. An imposing aura. Let me check my index for Corchin, just while I'm at it. Also the Osic ring. They keep vermin at bay. That's not going to help this guy. Gonna be a Corchin. Goddess of the earth, creation and rebirth. If I remember correctly, doesn't have a particularly strong aura that I notice. Well, that's useful then. Hold on. Maybe it does. No. I still think that's an article. Okay. It's not particularly powerful. Nope. Things weather related. I know it is. This is the pit. It has no field. See, this has a particularly weak field. See how wispy it is?
Why did you pass up the hip flask looking thing?
What hip flask looking thing?
Next to the Death Claw.
This thing?
Yeah.
Doesn't have what I would consider a particularly powerful field.
Does it have an imposing sense when you ping it?
unsettling. All green gemstones are Earth-like.
They are.
All right, let's try you. Wait. Kurchin is a serpent goddess. They have an imposing aura. I guess. Several connections to the earth. Jade eyes, clay material, Dradic field. Okay. Here you go. Have a jar. I got no idea what you're supposed to do with it.
It's got a snake on it. Do stuff with it. I'm fucking
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Nice work here. I wanted to be a barista. Anyone ever come in and ask for a flat white? No. They're all like, my wife is sick and my land is aflame. Please bring me some jewelry.
Hello, Martha. I collect rare artifacts, especially those with, shall we say, questionable uses. Well, then why do you get a better hobby? A weaving edge has always fascinated me. I don't plan on using it. Heavens, no. Blood, magical traditions. I simply must have it. Do you know?
Do you?
Used to enter the Red Night, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. Handle. Hello? Oak. Yeah. You're a stinking ritual dagger if I've ever seen one. Handle is made of oak. That was my only clue. Great. Don't get yourself or anybody else killed, okay? I'd appreciate that. I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. It's just so. Oh, I'm not gonna use it. I just want to own it. Get another hobby. Francis Mason. I've read the tales of Caleris from cover to cover. I'm surprised to learn of some of the powers he could wield. Did you know he could walk through walls? I know exactly what you want. It's a water
shadow.
Shadow, isn't it? I didn't even finish listening to this lady. I feel bad.
Yeah, he could walk his say less. Here you go. Leave. Go do crimes. I don't fucking know.
Faint Thumbic Field.
Also the name of My Chemical Romance cover band.
Weak Thumbic Field.
Come on, that's good.
There you go. There's a water shadow. Produces a faint field. That's the only clue I have. Oh, jeez. All right, sure. Good luck walking through walls.
Through walls.
Let's see how that goes. Gus?
All right, Gus. I've been studying old texts, references to things hidden beneath the surface of our world.
Okay.
They mention the use of a spirit eye to see beyond the black veil.
Sure.
Something I would love to experience for myself.
Take it bowling.
You go, Gus. Fuck off. I'm gonna go talk to the dead. That will require the dead wanting to talk to you, my guy. Good luck with that.
Get another hobby. Just get another hobby.
You're a nice guy, Gus, but please, Crown Green Bowling. Safer.
Right. Just... All right. Hello, Alice. My grandmother followed the old ways. She kept a Dradic altar in the cellar. She believed in asking for nature's blessing before a harvest. I found a note about a ritual meant to bring abundance, but it needs an Argyle. Seems like the place to find one. Yep, got one right here. Here you go. It has symbols of earth around the rim and produces a Dradic field. Ta-da! Good job, Jupiter. Call me Brown.
I work the riverbeds searching for stones, amethyst, jade, maybe Vivianite if I'm very lucky. Hard to spot them in the muck. I heard about these remnants that let you feel the glimmer through the dirt. Sure.
Remnants of like feel the.
Let's start with looking at remnants.
Researching the computer game. No. Remnants.
You have remnant in it.
It's about gems.
Wait a second. Go back a page. Aries remnant.
Where?
Left hand under A. Between Argyle and Ascus. Form of synesthesia.
Colors and tones, lights and shadow can be felt through touch. Work in low light conditions. Okay. Where's the Aries remnant? Distinctive visually. Here he is. You want this? Yes, he does. Speed run. Thomas Pope.
We've hit a bit of a snag, and I've had to shut down the quarry. Our dynamite supplier has had a little accident. I will spare you the details.
Oh my.
I wonder, is there anything amongst your fine collection that could get us up and running again in the short term?
Yep. I have something that can make rock explode. Yeah, is it
Give it a shot.
powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock? Here you go. Have a magical bomb.
Fun with that. Happy mining, don't die.
This item is made of 3 different materials: gold, clay, and the skull. The thaumic field it produces is formless. Good luck. Love getting that past health and safety.
Bye, Dosa.
Got 7 unidentified objects to go.
Doing great. We'll be close for lunch.
William Wheatley.
My thesis is on the psychology of fear. Books can only take me so far.
Oh God.
I need to feel it. Sure you have something.
Yes, go wander out in the British countryside and look for an older bachelor gentleman who's looking for a young, attractive man such as yourself.
Excuse me, has M.R. James popped by?
Feel fear. Shin? Nope. Alright, but you're the Shin because you're made of driftwood. Orvan's might. Fasten's tool. Okay. No. Cinema. No, that's keeping people away from places where they're not welcome. Morgan's Folly. Translate state to make someone susceptible. No. Storm Ward or a Zia? Zia instills fear and paranoia. I have a necklace that I think is a Zia. There you go. There you go. Have fun. This item is made of a single material, bronze. It bears no symbols or other markings. It's worn about the neck. And on closer inspection, I feel a sense of paranoia. Knock yourself out, buddy. Letha O'Shea. I've been looking into Corvin, the Bloody Queen, for a book on historical figures that I'm writing.
Fair enough.
The fact that she's in red lipstick is a nice touch. I'm finding it surprisingly difficult to verify much of her story. I was hoping to take a look at one of the bloodstone artifacts that were created in your name, if you have one, of course. You mean this bloodstone?
This feels kind of bloodstone-esque. Dangerous. So dangerous.
Here, have a giant chunk of bloodstone.
Never feel like you have to bring that back.
The world's quickest acceptance arc. The design of the item represents the eagle's gift, i.e. it's a taloned hand. The bloodstone hints at it being used for dark purposes, and it belongs to the Wixic discipline. She does have suffragette vibes with the hat. But I think it's an indication of the Bloody Queen, right? That she's wearing red. All right. These are my last 5 unidentified objects. I think that's a shin. Good job, Jupiter. You're very good assistants. Oh, God. What do you want? I'm not trying to hurt anyone, just shift their thinking a little. Sometimes all it takes is a suggestion in the right state of mind. Do you have anything suitable?
Yes. You leaving.
Yes, you can leave. Now, what is that symbol? I think that's the symbol for hypnosis. Makes my head swim. I think that's... I'm going to look up that symbol. Hypnosis. Yep. I don't like you. Why do I have to give you these things? Stay good. It may not get votes, but it will be funny. Pendant features a hidden symbol of hypnosis. Oh. You think she's going to stay good? Not even slightly. Of course. All right, Jupiter. 4 more. We can do this. We got 6.5 minutes till the ad break. Let's go! Jane Fairborn. My sons are out of control. Jail doesn't teach them anything. A year behind bars and they come back worse. Oh boy. I want them to feel the wrong they've done.
Oh boy.
Real penance, so they might change their ways. Ooh, harsh love. The mother is about purging unwanted memories. Lumina is... create an aura of unease. That doesn't seem right. Ocean, that's about the ocean. Storm Ward? Grant a low-level protection against the elements. So this is something we already know. Atonement. Guilt. Guilt. Binding seed. Okay. That's pretty harsh. Amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. But alright, if you want to inflict that on your children. Binding seed. Where are you? There you go. Binding seed. They'll feel that alright. James Herschel.
There's a lawman snooping around the blacksmith guild. Can't have them poking into parts of the business they are not supposed to, if you catch my drift. I need a way to keep them out.
Well, Lunama makes people feel a sense of unease. Feeling of disquiet. All right, here, try this.
Off you piss.
Aren't they nice, Bree? I really like petting Jupiter. I pet Jupiter between like every element. The item bears a symbol of the elements, and closer inspection reveals that it induces a feeling of disquiet. There you go. That'll keep him away. An artifact a day keeps the lawyer away. Wait a minute!
Hey!
Put everything on the top shelf here.
Yeah, that's the death shelf. That's fine.
That's what I got left. I got 3 left.
We can do one
abrasive, Mather, a shin, or something else. Freddy baby face.
Can't bear the pain any longer.
Aww.
You'd rather have no memory of her at all and so suffer like this.
Oh my gosh, child.
Don't try to talk me out of it. I've already made up my mind.
Okay. Here you go. Drink the blues away. Using the index, I can remind myself that what a Mather looks like, and this Mather does not fit into the description of the solemn or the restful one, so it must be the abrasive.
Thanks, shopkeeper. I'm going to go get a drink.
Drink my mind away. Jupiter, they don't know. They just don't know. Can I snooze the ad break?
Yeah, I think you got some snoozles.
Well, let's do a snoozle. There we go. That way I can finish these last couple. Charlotte Bradshaw. My brother captains a small fishing boat. Here you go. You need a shin? Okay. There was a big storm last month and 2 boats never came home. I remember what the old sailors used to carry. Charms, tokens, amazing knitwear. Things to keep the sea calm, or at least keep you afloat. See the knitwear. I want to give him something like that, just in case. And I have money. Can't you tell by my hair? There you go. Have a shin. It's a decorated piece of driftwood.
There's a trailer for the new Jason Statham movie. New version of the Jason.
Oh
Jason
no,
Statham
what is he
movie.
doing now? Is he a sailor?
Disgraced government assassin living in New York, and his kill team is sent after him. Reluctantly, he teams up with the teenage girl who's been bringing him supplies, and I swear he's brought his cardigan from Beekeeper.
Oh,
He's brought his lovely, sensible cardie with him.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so glad that Jason Statham gets to make the same movie every year.
Jason Statham, the movie, iteration 50.
Oh my God. Please don't go see. What was it called?
A Working Man.
Don't go see it. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It's awful.
Posty!
The Posty!
Rain again. Soaked to the bone before I'm halfway through my rounds. Fed up with it. I'm going to become a barista. Got a few bob to spare if you know a way to keep me dry.
There you go. Have a storm ward. Oop. Ascendant Thaumaturge. Identify all the items, which means we found all the items.
Yes.
Has numerous weather-related symbols, and it is made from bronze.
We are the best at thaumaturgy.
We are the best at thaumaturging. And I love that the Posty...
It's the last one.
Hang on a second. I'll read that in a second. I have to finish my filing. And with that, I am done. Time for a well-earned rest, right after I give Jupiter one last scratch behind the ear.
Good job, Jupes.
Good job, Jupiter. Strange. Jason Statham is his own entity at this point, right?
Much like Prince, he makes his own reality.
Yeah, he's approaching Nicolas Cage in that whole I can do whatever I want in movies things. I'm planning to go see Fackham Hall, a Downton Abbey parody movie, because Wake Up Dead Man ain't playing anywhere near me. When do we get it?
In a week.
Okay.
It's apparently very good as well.
I'm going to hit end day and see if the ads run one more time.
Good job, Jupiter. Second best cat we know.
Not gonna lie, I'd be fascinated to see Jason Statham and Nicolas Cage in a film together.
You very nearly did. An early version of Expendables 2 featured Nicolas Cage as, and I swear this was the character's name, a Nordic villain called Hunter Gatherson.